Hey everybody, just want to take some time to explain and break down this U.S. Open tournament that we had on Lake Okeechobee. Sorry that we didn't do a lot of footage in the video for it because we were concentrating so hard on fishing that we just really honestly just didn't want to take our time away from that. It was a struggle, it was a grind. Basically, the tournament started on Thursday. We had Thursday and Friday to practice, actually only half a day Friday to practice. So we had very limited time on the water to practice. And we could practice weeks before that. The problem is that the boat's been broke since the 1st of February between lower unit and then sensors going out and a compressor going out and just been one thing after another. So we really didn't have any time to practice on the water. So as of Thursday before the tournament, which was Saturday, we only... At 8 o'clock Thursday morning, we did not have a running boat. We were actually at the marine place to get it fixed. Thursday morning at 8 o'clock when they opened up, the guys jumped right on it over at Hoppy's Marine. They jumped on it, found some used parts because they didn't have anything new. They put something on it to get it going, and by 10 o'clock we were on the road back down to Okeechobee to actually practice. So we got on the water Thursday around midday, probably noonish. Probably was fishing by 1 o'clock. We had a couple areas that looked promising, found clear water. Wind was from one direction. I think it was from the northeast, and so we was off the water Thursday by 5 or so in the afternoon time because we just unfamiliar water, didn't want to stand on it super late. Wasn't going to be able to fish that late anyway, so there's no reason to catch fish on a time after a time that you can't fish anyway. So Friday we got back on the water about 7 o'clock, safe flight, and was out looking for things and found a couple other more spots. The problem is on Friday we had to be off the water by noon because we had to go to the Bass Pro in Fort Myers, which was almost 2 hours away from Lake Okeechobee, to do the registration, the waivers, and the temperature checks, and captain's meetings, rules, regulations, all that kind of stuff like that. So we really only had about 8 to 9 hours of actual practice time fishing this lake. And if anybody's ever fished Lake Okeechobee or been down there, it's a big lake. One day of practice is not enough. You could spend weeks down there and not find anything, but at this point in time we were just happy to be down there, to be on the water, to be able to try to fish this thing. We had a $900 entry fee, so we wasn't able to get that back, so we were going to fish it regardless of what happened. So we were just happy to be able to get there and hopefully maybe find something that was worth fishing. On Friday in practice, we caught a 7-pounder. We also caught a couple 2-pounders and a 3-pounder on Thursday afternoon. So the fish we were finding were really good. They were good size. So we knew if we can get 5 of those in the boat, then we would have something that we could possibly hit that 40th mark, because the 40th, the cutoff was right around 16 pounds. So we ended up probably coming in mid-pack. We don't have our official finished results yet. They haven't calculated those, or at least they haven't published them yet to where everybody kind of finished at. But we feel, just by kind of watching the weigh in and seeing where we're at, we finished mid-pack or so out of 256 boats, which is respectable considering that we only had 8 hours of practice time. We did catch fish. We did weigh-in fish. Some people didn't. So, we're very fortunate for that. But really just wanted to get on here while the video plays of some of the activities and some of the stuff that we did get on Saturday on tournament day, and just kind of explain some things. It was really a grind. There was a point at one point in time where Philip and myself didn't even talk for probably like an hour. We were so concentrated on flipping reeds and making sure everything was right. And one of the biggest problems that we think happened was during the practice days, the wind was coming in from the northeast, and on tournament day it changed. It came in from the southeast, and the pollen film, algae bloom film, whatever you want to kind of film that was on the water that was all south, was now up north. And so all the clean water that we had found that we were practicing in and catching fish in and getting bit in was just not there. And we did not have time to go and run and look for anything else. I mean, it was just the way it was. So we grinded through it, and we did catch fish, and we were able to weigh some fish in. They weren't the best, obviously, but we did get into a position where we could do that. So that's one of the reasons why we didn't get a lot of video, because we were grinding so hard that we just didn't. If we did catch a fish, it was right back in there trying to see if there's another fish in there. So we missed a lot of the video and stuff like that. But that's the reason why we do this. Is we love the sport. So we just want to say thank you for everybody supporting us, and please like and share and subscribe to these videos, and drop us a comment. Let us know what you think, and